Yeah, and my goodness, I don't know why this Mohammed Mo here keeps saying this. Mohammed Mo, why he says, why don't you guys hold a two-way debate against Fareed? Mohammed, I don't know if you've been watching these live streams. We've been inviting all of these guys night after night after night to join us live to defend their prophet. We've invited Mohammed Hijab, Adnan Rashid, Shabir Ali, Yasser Qadi, Fareed. Fareed's already refused. Zakir Naik's refused. These guys are refusing. So I don't know what sort of fantasy world you live in. You run from them. They strong. You weak. We're inviting them every night. They don't show up. Right? Entesham Gulam. Entesham Gulam showed up. He agreed. He came on.
One of the key motives, or one of the key goals of David Wood has been exposed, in that video clip you just saw. Now, basically what he's saying is that everybody has basically ignored and blacklisted David Wood and his colleagues. Everybody's basically blacklisted or ignored well, let me repeat that. Let me correct that. Every Muslim apologist and scholar has blacklisted and ignored David Wood, Robert Spencer, Jay Smith, Sam Shamoun, to a lesser extent, George Sayegh, etc., etc., Hatun Trash, or Tash, or Trash, because she is trash, etc. Like, every Muslim scholar, every Muslim apologist, everybody has basically blacklisted and ignored David Wood and his colleagues. The thing that now the thing about his goals or his motives for attacking or criticizing Islam was kind of exposed here, because what he wants to do is he wants attention, or what David Wood really wants is he wants attention from Muslims. Right, and this is becoming more and more obvious, because he's basically egging on Muslims to join his YouTube channel. They're all refusing. Well, all the Muslim apologists are refusing. So it's become painfully obvious, and I hate to say this about him because he's always been fair to me, but I have to be honest about him. Despite his fairness to me, David Wood's he's an attention whore. That's the best word I can come up with. I think somebody said it best, that Radush Sadeh or something, some YouTuber said it best back in 2019. He said that David Wood will do anything to get attention, and that's true, right? He'll even take his whole family and throw them under the bus to get attention for himself. He's like one of those people who will do that, right? Because he kind of has no shame. He'll pretty much do anything to get attention for himself. But now it seems like he wants attention from Muslims, and this has always been the case. He's always been like that. He's always wanted attention from Muslims. And it's become more obvious here. That the reason why he wants attention from Muslims is because he wants to basically hate monger, or he wants to criticize Islam in front of Muslims. Just to show his hatred for Islam, and this is becoming more and more apparent. So basically, there's a saying on, and he's not the only one. There are his colleagues too are like that too. To a lesser extent, like Abdullah Samir, even though Abdullah Samir is not a Christian, he's a agnostic or atheist or whatever. He's like that too. Abdullah Samir is an attention seeker too, but he's not as severe, or his attention seeking is not as severe as David Wood's is. So it's become more and more obvious that these Muslim apologists or these Muslim scholars are basically ignoring and blacklisting him. And that's a good thing, and I know why they're doing that. The reason why they're doing that is because there's a saying on the internet: "Don't feed the troll." Right? So David Wood and his colleagues are basically trolls on the internet, criticizing and attacking Islam and attacking Muslims too, showing showing their hatred for Muslims too. Now they don't say that, or they try to be nice to Muslims and stuff like that. That I'll give them credit. But if you read their if you read the comments from their subscribers, some of their subscribers, some of David Wood's subscribers are literally the most racist, most vile, most vicious people you can meet, or they say the most racist and vile things. So basically, the reason why I went on is because of COVID-19. COVID-19 was basically killing everybody left and, or it was causing huge problems left and right. People are dying left and right from COVID-19. So I didn't know what was going to happen to me. So I wanted to make a positive case for Islam and the Prophet Muhammad. That's the only reason why I went on, was because of COVID-19 and the fact that life isn't certain anymore. You can die from COVID-19 wherever you are in the world. You know, so that's why I wanted to show that we Muslims have good reasons for believing in Muhammad as a prophet. That's the only reason why I accepted the challenge. Had it not been for COVID-19, I wouldn't even go near David Wood and his colleagues, you know, or be on their same channel, etc. So basically, you know, there's a saying, don't feed the troll, and David Wood and his colleagues are trolls on the internet. So the less attention you give them, the less important they'll be, not only to Muslims, but to non-Muslims too. So basically soon, if we Muslim apologists, Muslim scholars, etc., stop giving attention to people like David Wood and his colleagues, soon they will be forgotten. So, you know, the less attention you give them, the less important they become. So that's my advice for dealing with basically trolls on the internet. Trolls who are haters against Islam on the internet. Stay tuned. The final videos are coming up.